What's going on? My name is Ariel DeJuiced from jobsre.com. Jobsre.com is our job listing website where we pretty much have a list of employers that are hiring in whatever field, from logistics, hospitality, of course, tech, you name it, full-time, part-time work, seasonal, in-person, hybrid, remote. It's all there. So if you're looking for work, definitely make your way over to jobsre.com for more information. And do not forget to join our email list. You can also discover this on the website jobsre.com. What I'll do is leave the link or the URL of the website in the box below, and you're all set. So let's talk. I've been talking about this for years now, Liveops. And I do these videos to pretty much answer questions that I receive via email and on the comment section of multiple videos on this channel. One of the most frequent questions that I get is obviously the pay. Is it worth it? How much are you paid exactly? I mean, it's, a very, again, common question. And who wants to work for free? You want to make sure you're going to make the most money possible, obviously. So pay is a very big deal, obviously. So the way it works with Liveops is you're paid 31 cents per talk time. So the way that works is each time you're on the phone with the client, for whatever time you're on that phone call, you're being paid 31 cents the entire time, basically. So each minute is 31 cents. There are incentives, obviously, so those incentives are available if you're working during the holidays, right? So any major holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, what else? I think New Year's Eve, I'm not sure, but major holidays you're paid, more money. So it can get up to 38 cents per talk time per minute, something like that. So that's how you're able to make more money with Liveops. They also do bonuses every now and then, so that's something to keep in mind if you're looking to work with Liveops as a agent. Now, speaking of agents, I'm a former agent with the company. I was with Liveops back in 2019, and one of the questions that I get also is, why did I decide to leave Liveops if the pay was good, or just whatever reason? Why did I decide to leave the company? Short story, basically, it just wasn't for me, right? I'm not really into selling candles and lotions and stuff like that. And what I mean by this is I was working with Bath and Body Works at the time, and that's one of the clientele for Liveops. So the way it works is, if you were to become an agent for Liveops, they set you up with their clients. It could be either Nike, Victoria's Secret, depending on what you're trying to do, what you're looking to do. So if it's customer support, they'll set you up with maybe taking phone calls for, what I did, Bath and Body Works. So the phone calls would consist of situations where maybe someone lost a package during transit, or maybe broken items, glass or whatnot. Sometimes people will call in to place an order via phone. So that was some of the stuff that I had to do as a customer support person for Liveops. But if you're into sales, I believe they set you up with Nike. So it just depends on what you're trying to do. So that's interesting. So you work with their clients. Again, Victoria's Secret, Nike. I want to say Dick's Sporting Goods. I'm not sure, but Bath and Body Works. That's who I worked with at the time. And speaking of working with, what I mean by that is I'm working with Bath and Body Works as an independent contractor. So yes, when you're working with Liveops, you're not being hired as an agent, on a W-2, which is an employee for Liveops. That's not the case. Agents who work with the company Liveops are not on a W-2, but a 1099, which is an independent contractor. So that's something to keep in mind very much, because that's a very important thing to understand, that those are two different things. So please keep that in mind. You're going to be working as a contractor, so that means you are not eligible for stuff like healthcare, dental, eye care, vision care, of course 401k plans, life insurance. None of those benefits you will be eligible for because you're not an employee with the company, because you're not on a W-2 but a 1099 contractor. Okay, so please keep that in mind. That's one of the most common questions that I get a lot is it independent or is it on a W-2? So it's a 1099. Please keep that in mind. Another frequent question that I get from people via email is the scheduling. How does that work also? Well, the way that works is, since you're a contractor, you have to set up your own schedule, right? So you can pretty much work whatever shift you please. If you decide, for example, you want to work on Monday for only 2 hours, that's possible. You can work 8 to 10 hours if those are available, and I'll explain that later, what I mean by if those times are available. But you're basically in charge of booking and scheduling your shift when you want to work. Now, let's talk what I mean by if it's available, the time. Well, deep breath. It's first come, first serve, right? And what I mean by that is once the company releases the hours, right? They release the hours on their website called Shiftboard, and that's pretty much where agents go log in to start booking or scheduling their time when they want to work. Now, again, it's first come, first serve. So whoever's first in line to schedule their time, then they're set, right? So let's say there's available slots from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. There's only so much of those slots that are available. Maybe it's only 20 people that can work in those hours. Who knows? But that's where first come, first serve comes in. Whoever is first to log on to shiftboard.com and schedule their time for whatever is available, then you get those times or dates to work. And whatever is left is left. So if everyone, all the agents schedule their times when they want to work, if 2 hours or 1 hour that's all that's left, those slots, then that's it, right? So it's first come, first serve. Hope that makes sense. Just keep in mind, once you receive a text message from Liveops, because that's how it works, that's how you know when those times are available. They send all the agents a text message to inform you, hey, we just released some new hours. Go log on Shiftboard, right away, and start scheduling your hours when you want to work. First come, first serve. So whoever's first in line, they get first dibs on all the times that are available. If there's times that you want to work for 10 hours, if it's available, schedule it, right? And there's a term that they use when you're scheduling what time you want to work, if that makes any sense. The term that they use are called commits, right? Short for commitment. You're making a commitment that you're going to work a specific time and date. So if commits are available, which are the hours, then you can start scheduling the time that you want to work and make a commitment that you're going to be on that phone, whatever time and date that you schedule, commit. That's how it works, right? Those are called commitments or just commits. So I hope that makes sense. Again, first come, first serve. Just keep that in mind. Once you receive the text message from Liveops, just make sure you log on to shiftboard.com. Log onto that website immediately and start booking your schedule. Start scheduling the time that you want to work. First come, first serve. So whoever is there, they get all the available times or slots or commits to start working and grab those hours to make some money. So hope that makes sense. Last thing I want to talk about is let me see, what was it? I want to discuss to you about, it's not really a big deal, but sometimes what I would do is I would post a piece of a video to show you proof that I still receive text messages from Liveops to this very day. I show these messages just to show people that Liveops is still receiving high call volumes, which means more money in your pocket. The more you're on the phone, the more money you make, basically. And those 31 cents per talk time are only possible when you're on the phone call with clients. That's how you make money, right? And if you're not on the phone, you're not making money. So I show those messages just to kind of show people like yourself watching this or viewers that the company's still pretty much taking, or they're still experiencing high call volumes, which is a good thing, right? Because you want to stay on that phone at all times. That means more money in your pockets, right? That's how it works. And during 2019, it was pretty busy, right? The phone calls were pretty busy, and it was just a constant, on the phone, which is good because, again, the more you're on the phone, the more money you're making. That's how it works. So since 2019, Liveops has been busy ever since. I still receive those text messages in 2024 that they're still experiencing high call volumes, and they usually ask agents to come on board and take some phone calls to make some extra money. So maybe, let's say you were not scheduled to, maybe you didn't schedule yourself to work a specific time. You may receive a text message from Liveops stating, hey, we are experiencing high call volumes. If you're not too busy, come on in and take some phone calls to make some extra money. So that's just something that I like to showcase all the time. I won't do it in this video, but I still receive those text messages just to kind of show proof and receipts that I was with the company back in 2019, because you can't receive those messages out of nowhere, right? You have to sign up for it because you're an agent. You know what I mean? So again, I won't show you in this video, but other videos I've shown that that text message before, just for proof. But yeah, that was the last thing that I wanted to talk about before leaving. So again, make sure you're a part of the email list at jobsre.com, and be sure to log onto that website. If you're not interested in working for Liveops, you can still log on to jobsre.com to discover other opportunities work-wise, and just go from there. So good luck on your job search. Much luck to you. Let me get back to working on the computer here in my building. This is one of our awesome little space that we have here for working. I use this room to film videos and vlog and whatever. It's awesome. So let me knock out some work. Have an awesome day today. Much love to you. Catch you on the next video. Peace out.